Kidunduhu, an energy and extractives lawyer based in Kenya, and I'd like to share insights into our electricity sector. In March 2019, Kenya signed into law a new Energy Act, which we refer to as the Energy Act of 2019. Some of what I consider the key highlights in the electricity sector under the Act are provisions on 1, the incorporation of integrated energy planning strategies in the sector. 2 is the activation of the feed-in tariff system to promote the uptake of renewables. 3 is the establishment of an electricity market where generators can trade electricity with suppliers. 4 is the opening up of the electricity sector to private players with rules limiting vertical integration. 5 is the open access to transmission and distribution systems in the country. And 6 is the adoption of minimum energy performance standards to promote energy efficiency.
Today's video seeks to provide you with a brief synopsis on the road to diversified energy mix in power generation, further looking at the constraints and challenges attached to South African perspective. The diversification of South Africa's energy mix is a critical intervention capable of engendering energy security and a sustainable modus operandi towards the energy transition. Through an optimized and diversified energy mix, South Africa would yield a multi-pronged spillover of positive implications. These would take the form of ameliorating security of supply, rising energy access ratios, and environmental conservation pursuant to the adoption of various renewable energy sources. South Africa continues to contend with its protracted power crisis. However, various policy interventions such as the Integrated Resource Plan, also known as the IRP 2010, is an attempt to curtail the adverse effects elicited by the crisis. The South African Department of Energy constructed an electricity scheme which emerged as the Integrated Resource Plan, also known as the IRP 2010, which was promulgated in May 2011. The IRP sets out various determinants regarding South Africa's demand profile for electricity generation until 2030. Through the Integrated Resource Plan, the Department of Energy has buckled down in attempting to restore balance within the supply and distribution system through the implementation of a large-scale agenda. This ambitious plan is accompanied by a staggering $30 billion towards the construction of new generation plants in South Africa. In conclusion, South Africa's response towards a streamlined and diversified energy mix has been heralded as a watershed undertaking, in that the transition towards the adoption of a greater diversity of energy sources and a broader range of participants has been carried out. However, in parallel, the road towards a diversified energy mix has not been linear, as South Africa's energy sector remains subjugated by coal-based power plants. That concludes our video for today, and thank you for your attention.